Good evening. My name is Edmond Kojufusu. Today we'll be dealing with linear regression. We are looking at applied political research, one of the concepts or topics under it. We have two hosts today for this particular co-host for this particular class, which is Saram and then Osman. Please, at any point, if somebody's background is noisy and then it's becoming distractive to other members, kindly mute the person for us. But listen, if your background is not noisy and you want to unmute yourself, I have no issue or problem at all. You can unmute yourself. At any point in time, if you feel I'm going too fast or there's something that you want me to explain, let me know. This is um, mathematics in nature, but I want to make sure that it's as simple and as easy for you to understand or comprehend as possible. So there is no question that it is too weak or it is too strong or it is no. Any question that comes into mind, kindly ask. The main goal of what I'm doing here today is to make sure that at the end of the day, you should be able to solve or do anything that basically comes or you are confronted with to solve. So please, your questions will help me inform me to get to know what I have to tweak or kind of amend as and when I'm teaching or what I'm as and when I'm going on and what I have to actually kind of talk about. Secondly, I would not entertain anyone having to shut anyone down if they are asking their question. You may understand somebody may still have a challenge with that. So leave room for everyone in this class to be able to ask their question and
Oh
feel
boy,
free with it.
police
Okay.
station is true.
So I would basically not entertain that. Please try leave room for everyone to be able to ask their question freely. Okay. So today, as I said, my name is Edmond or Eddie. You can refer to me as Edmond or Eddie. I prefer that. I don't like any sir. I don't like any Mr. And I don't like any title attached to the name. Edmond or Eddie is the only name I prefer, and I'll actually kind of plead with you to kindly refer to me as the name Edmond or Eddie. That alone is okay with me. Thank you very much. So
So
before we
come in,
start,
Professor.
these are this these are some of your colleagues. And if you think of having to do a hamper, which is a gift hamper or anything, try and reach out to Hampers Gift and more. You can take the numbers and reach out to. If it's about cleaning services that you know somebody asking for cleaning service or anything, so you can also reach out to uh, DCK Cleaning Services. Heels to toes to anything that you think of men heels or having women heels or men shoes or anything you're thinking of, please kindly also think about them when you think about heels, okay, or any shoes. In terms of having to sew, if you think of sewing anything, think of Sarat. She's very good. You can look at her Instagram handle and TikTok handle. She has a lot of great, nice stuff over there. And then GK also has some great kaftan menswear. If you have your own materials, you can see him and it's definitely going to help you out. If you're thinking of dogs or you want any cute dog, please don't forget to also reach out, open for business, and we can get you the best of dogs you want to reach out to. If you're thinking of shito also, green chili sauce is where you can also reach out for that. And if you're also thinking of any samosa pastries and anything, EK's is good for bakery. And so please kindly reach out if you also want anything of that sort. If you're thinking of having to send something outside or outside Ghana, Africa, any around the world, try and make sure you reach out to DHL Aoshi station. They have the best services and they just delivered one to you and they are very good at what they do with great customer services. If it's about duvet, curtains, bedsheet, anything you're looking for, reach out to Sewa heavy sleep having and they're going to help you send you pictures on WhatsApp and then let you choose what you want or go there. Delivery is in Accra, you can have delivery. And Adum Syria makes you can reach out to her if you're looking for Tom Brown the best. And if you want a recipe that is meant for you, it can be made for only you also. Let's move to agenda of what we are going to do today, which is linear regression analysis. Is what or linear regression is what basically we are going to treat today. Apply political research. So this is a student-friendly guide that I'm using with sample examples and work solutions. that is supposed to help out. At a point in time, I'll be switching in between screens. So at a point in time, I will be using this and we'll be going back to our screen board. As you know, we'll be going back to our screen board as usual. So have that also in mind. When I'm switching on to screens, you don't get confused or it doesn't become too messy in your mind if you have any issues in terms of seeing or eyes. That's why I'm trying to prepare you for that before I do that switch as and when we are doing it. So what we will learn as meaning of linear regression, how to identify x and y, how to form y is equal to a plus bx, and how to solve likely questions step by step. And the main formula we're going to use for this linear regression is the one you see over here. As and when we go, I'm going to explain all these formulas, what it entails, what each letter means, what each component of this particular formula means, okay? And then how the table comes about, how we disintegrate the formula to be able to get the table. So I'm not going to tell you that, okay, the table came about because of it is what it is. No, I'm going to tell you how it is done. I'm going to tell you how we've gotten here. So I'm going to do my possible best to make sure that you understand my thought process. Okay, so that you'll be able to what? You're able to do it easily without having to what I call, what in our own local term, without having to let you do babadi, having to memorize it without having to understand what informed it. Okay, so at any point in time, if you're not getting what informed what I'm doing, kindly draw my attention to it, and then I'm going to make sure I make it as simple as possible for you to understand what we are doing. So our learning objective for today, at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define linear regression, as in, I want you to understand, explain the idea of what is linear regression. So we are explaining linear regression said, that's what you're looking at. So explain the idea of what? Predicting one variable from another variable, right? Identify x and y. Then when we say x and y, what does it mean? So tell which variable is known and which variable is what being predicted is very important. Predict the working table. So in terms of what we'll be solving, there'll be a point where we'll have to be able to deal with the working table. The focus here is to make sure that you know how that table came about. That table, you don't have to memorize that table in your mind. You have to understand how we're able to extrapolate that particular table from the formula in question. And that is what I'm going to make sure at this particular point you get. At any point in time, if you're not still able to get how, when we get to that particular process, how we are extrapolating the table, let me know so that I go over or I re-amend whatever we are doing. Then the fourth one is solve likely questions, right? Where we are finding A, B, the regression line, and estimate what asked for, right? So this is what, at the end of the day, you should be able to acquaint yourself with. So at the end of the day, if you're able to grasp this or get this, that means I have done my work very well. So what linear regression means, right? So a simple meaning that linear regression helps us estimate or predict one variable from another. So when we talk about linear regression, we are basically seeking to predict one variable from another. So it studies whether a straight line relationship exists between x or y. So now x, picking from what we did on cross tabulation, x is a what? Independent variable. And what I always said, the predictor, right? Y is a dependent variable, the response. So y is always what we are seeking to predict. The x is what informs the prediction, right? What informs the prediction. So when you check the crosstab video that we did, I basically explained linear dependent variable, independent variable, and then give you and I basically went through examples, and you guys were able to brilliantly predict what one represents x, what represents y, which one is the independent variable, which one is the dependent variable, right? So if the question asks us to estimate y from x, we are using the regression line of y on x. So listen, if the question asks us to estimate, so if the question is telling us to estimate y, which is the dependent variable from x, the x is the independent variable. We are using the regression line y on x, and the regression line is written as y is equal to a plus bx. And this particular formula is expanded. When we go on, you see, please bear with me with this plenty grammar and looking at this thing. We'll go to the solving itself, but I want you to have this mental picture of what we're about to do, right? So that we get to it now, so that it does not just become like, oh, we're taking a question and we're beginning to solve. No, I want you to understand the thought process, what informs some of these things. So, examples. Let's say we are using years in the school to estimate income, right? Or we are using UGRC 120 max, or let's make it UGRC 110, right? Academic writing to estimate POLI 311 344 what max, right? So over here, this is just giving you how, if we are plotting, how it will look like, right? Don't worry about the plenty calculation. You'll get to the main stuff and very well. So don't worry. So the main formula and its parts. You realize that over here, I told you that this is the formula, right? I said our formula, this is our formula. Where over here, when we got here, I mentioned our formula here, right? Have you seen this? Do you see the screen? I said when you are saying the regression line y on x, this is our formula. Have you seen this? Do you see the formula?
Yes, please.
The one I just bolded. Good.
But please, Eddie, please, sorry. When you have been asked for the x on y too, with the formula change?
If you ask us on y, the formula will change. The formula will change. You're not going to use this one. There are two basic formulas for this, which is y on x and x on y. But the one I have here is y on x. As we are going, I'll also show you the x on y. Okay.
Ms. Eddie,
Right,
sorry to
interrupt.
but Doc,
yeah.
Sorry, Prof told us that we are only going to do y on x. He said because he didn't.
Yeah, that's why. Yes, x on y. That's why I'm basically focusing solely on this one. But that one is there. So just to answer here, x on y is there. But in terms of what if you check the past question or you check what you've been doing, there isn't x on y. It's always y on x. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So I'm going to keep you within the circumference of that. So if you check what I have here, is within the parameters of what your instructor seeks or admonishes you to do. So I'm not going beyond his parameters. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Sure.
So in this particular slide, the focus is solely on y on x. That's why you see it like that. Okay. But that's to also answer here for academic purposes. There's also x on y in that way. And the formula will change. Yeah. So the main formula and its parts, right? So we're now about to talk about this, and I'm going to make sure you're going to understand all this formula. So y on x is equal to y is equal to a plus bx. So b means scope, b means scope, a means intercept, s means independent variable. Do you now get the terms? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're reading the formula, I'll say the independent variable is equal to what? The intercept plus scope times what? The independent variable. So that is the meaning of what is here. And I, even though this is the formula, I don't want to just chew and say, oh, y is equal to a plus, but why you don't know what y means? Why you don't know what a means? You don't know what b means? Why you don't know what x means? What you know is that y is equal to no. Y means the dependent variable. A means what? The intercept. B means what? The scope. And x means what? The independent variable. So B tells us how much y changes when x increases by 1 unit. So the B is telling us how much will y change when x is increased by what? 1 unit. So in this case, if we are doing this, the B is telling us how, when 1 unit increases, how would what x change? That's what is basically what telling what us. So the formula for the B, you see, y is equal to a plus bx. The question asks us, do we have b? Do we have a? So first of all, there's also a formula for a and a formula for what? For b when we are solving. So the formula to get the answer for a and to get the answer for b is this: b is equal to, we are having the first part of this formula is this, right? I want you to put the first part of this formula here. I'm going to mention the formula in terms of grammar, not in terms of what you are, so that you understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to make it in terms of grammar. That's why I'm going to do this. So please just pay attention. So it means that n is the number of elements you've been given. N is the number of elements you've been given. So in the question, the number of elements or numbers that has been given to you. So for example, you are given 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means you've been given 5 numbers. If you are given 5 numbers, that is the element. That's the n. Please do get me. Please do get me. We'll get there. So the number of elements, n. Sigma means summation. Let's add all together. So if you're able to add all the values together, that's what we call sigma. So looking at this thing, let me make it bold so that you understand this. What I've just made bold. Can you see it? It's what we call sigma. That's what we call what? Sigma. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Then the x here is our independent variable. The y here is our dependent variable minus bracket open sigma summation of all the values of x. The addition of all the values of x that you have is what you're going to write there. Into bracket, the summation of all the values of y you were given the question is what you're going to write there. Divided by n. What is the n again? The n is the element, the numbers of what? Of figures giving you the elements, right? Plus the summation of x squared. We are going to talk about x squared. I'm going to show you how the x squared came about, right? Which is x. I'm going to show you how it came about. Minus bracket open x sigma x. The summation of all the x values, and you square that one too again. That's how you're going to solve it. That's for the scope. How to find the scope. If you want to find the intercept, which is a is a constant term over here. The intercept is that a is equal to sigma y minus b. Now the question you ask yourself is that, do I have b? You have b. When you solve this, that means you've gotten the b. Then you come and put it here. Then sigma x, you already have sigma x, you have the n. But note this. It means that you have to solve the b first and come and solve the a before you can come and solve y is equal to a plus bx. I hope you're getting me.
You come again.
Yes.
I mean that if you quote the first formula, which is y is equal to a plus bx, then you come and write where the scope is equal to b is equal to n blah blah blah. You solve n. You have to solve the b first. You have to solve this b in the question first, always. This b. Let me bolding it if it makes it. Do you see what I'm bolding here? This b. Do you see it?
Yes.
So you have to solve this b first. When you're done, you come and solve this a. So always the b comes first. I hope you're getting me. Always the b comes first. Always the b comes first. Always the b is solved first before we come to what? The a. So after you find the a and b, right, then you substitute the given values of x into y. So you come and put the values of what you've gotten there. We'll get a practical question. We'll get there. So a working table you must prepare. In terms of this particular work, you have to prepare what we call a working table. So why the table matters? So the working table will help you get what? The sigma x, the sigma y, the sigma s square, the sigma y square, and what? Sigma x y correctly. That's what the table is supposed to do for you. Without a table, as a student, you're often going to make errors in summation, in doing the summation. You may have problems with that. That's why the table is important. So these ones will be the values you have. For example, you're having this x. If you had a value here, we'll come in, right? Let's just try and let's try and bring up some values. Who can give us some values?
8.
Thank you. 8. What another value again would you put here?
9.
9. Oh, sorry.
5.
9. Value again.
5.
5.
What value again?
12.
12. What value again here?
2.
2. Sorry. What value?
0.
Do you want to take 0? I want a number. Give me a number.
7.
7.
5.
Okay. What value? 5.
8.
8. Thank you. So these are values that you guys have given, it's not me. Right? We are just using this one just as to understand how this thing came about. So listen and listen very well. I want you to understand something before we continue with this. I want you to understand something very well. How did we end up getting x, sigma y, sigma s squared, and all those things? Have you thought of that?
No.
Good. So let me just do this. Let me just copy this. Then let's do what we are about to break this into pieces. Let me put it here. Let me put it here.
Eddie, you see the figures which are for the X and the Y.
Yeah.
I want to ask, you see the figures are mixed up. Like, can you arrange it from like the lowest to the highest down? For instance, we are having for the Y like this, the X, you are having 8, 9, 5, 12, 8, 9, 5, and 12. So can you decide if the lecturer gives you and it is mixed up like how he gave us with the assignment and you are solving it, can you decide to rearrange them as in bringing the lowest and arranging them according to like down there, maybe 5 first and then
Wait.
8 will come
No
and
problem.
then 9
No
will
problem.
come.
Understand. No problem. I just want us to be part. Don't worry. So arrange first 2 for us that you want to arrange. I want to show you something. Just give the figures you have here, the X. If I arrange, how will you arrange it?
Like the X like this 5,
Yeah.
8, 9, and 12.
No, wait, don't worry. 5, 8. Don't worry. 5, 8. That's what I want. 5, 8. How will you arrange the Y?
Like 2 and then the 5 will come and then the
2 and 5.
7.
No, don't worry. That's what I want. So,
Okay.
Ako, if you are finding for X, Y, it means that we are doing X times Y, right?
Yes.
So 5 times 2 will give you how much?
10.
10. Where the lecturer place the 5? 5 times 5 will give you what?
25.
Is it the same?
No.
No, it's not.
Thank you. You've answered yourself.
I just wanted to confirm. Okay, now I get it. Thank you. So we just arranged it how the lecturer has given us. That's
Yes.
what I wanted to confirm.
The moment you I know I did that so that other people also kind of get the drift of what you're saying. So they don't repeat that in having to do. So the moment you decide to rearrange them in according to numbers in order, the multiplication figures will end up being different. I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. We are trying to
Yeah.
multiply. That is why it has to be the same manner your instructor has given you. That's why you have to maintain the way the same instructor has given you. Okay. So to get the exact thing that you're supposed to do.
Thank you.
As I said, you're welcome. I want you to understand how. I want you to understand how we are getting the table. The table we are getting here is from the formula B. Have you seen the formula here? Let me put in this formula for you. Have you seen this formula?
Yes.
Good. So in the formula, what are some of the values or variables you are seeing in the formula? Tell me. Variables are what we see to predict. What are some of the variables you are seeing here?
Sigma X, sigma Y.
So you let's put the sigma. So right now, sigma X, he's looking at sigma XY, right? XY, right?
Yes, please.
So this is where sigma XY is here. So sigma XY came from this particular formula. That's why at the end of the day, you come and see sigma XY over here. That means summation of all the values of sigma XY. That's what we are going to write here as a total figure. What again do you see in the formula?
X squared.
S squared. So S squared. He sees this. So S squared is here, right? And S squared is from the formula. So that means all the values for S squared, we are going to add. That's what we're going to get sigma what? S squared. Thank you, Bosu. Osman, thank you very much. What again do you see in the formula?
We also see sigma x.
You see sigma x. Good. So he sees sigma x. He sees this x, sigma x. So that means all the values of this is what sigma what x in the formula. Good. What again do you see?
Sigma y.
Sigma y. Thank you very much. So he sees this y, sigma y. A summation of all this is what he's going to have here. So it means that the table has been extrapolated from the formula. So you don't have to chew a table in your head. Okay, fine. Hey, x, y, s square, y. No. When you have the formula, you have the table. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
But Eddie, if you don't know the formula, you can't get the table. No. The formula chewing to be a problem.
So the truth is that just put in mind that your n is the first. Xy comes, then sigma x will come, sigma y will come. So let me give you an example.
Baba.
So if you have the table, no, the table will be like this. Look at this. This will come first, and sigma will come. So this one is the first thing that will come. This one will come. The end of the table will come first, right? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Do you see it?
Yes.
No.
No.
The end of this
please
table
come again.
here. The end of this table is what is starting first. Do you see it?
Yes.
So sigma xy, which is the xy, is the one that's starting first. And when you bring b is equal to n appears 2 in the question. N appears when you are starting the formula from the denominator and the numerator and the denominator. So the top and the down, when you are starting, that's when you see the n. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So the thing is, we are dividing. Chef formula now be n. Into the top, you start with n. The down to you start with n. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Good. So the first thing you start with is what? Xy, sigma xy. Then you come again to this x. So you come to x and y. So it means that the following one they are going to do just has to do with what? S square will come here and you repeat another x. I know you find a way to make sure you have this formula memorized in your mind, but if you have your formula, your table, which is x, y, s square, and xy will come first, x will come second, y will come third. Then we are done. Minus, we are done with the first part of the table. Then we close it. Then we come to n. Then we come to our x square, which we've not mentioned. So the s square we've not mentioned will be the first thing to start the table, the denominator. Then you come to what? Repeat your x again. So that means, listen, the down is only x square and x, sigma x into brackets, right? And that is what the down is. So the down, there's no y in the down. The down is x squared, sigma x squared minus sigma x into brackets squared. And I know you're going to find a way to have this memorized in mind. So listen, when we say s squared means x times x. So when we say s squared, it means x times x. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Hello?
Yes.
If we say y squared, it means y times y. Do you get me?
Yes, please.
If you say xy, it means x. If you say xy, it means this x here. Let me bold in this. This x here, right? Times this y here is what we are getting. That's what we are multiplying. I'll be getting me. That's how we are going to get it. So, ladies and gentlemen, per the figures you have given me, right? Per the figures you've given me, we are going to solve what we have here. Then, now my question for you is.
Hello, Eddie.
Yes.
Please, I want to get something clear. You
Okay.
see the n sigma x square, we have another minus sigma x into bracket squared. So does that mean that the sigma x is the total for the x, then you score it again, or what?
Yes, brilliant question. Yes. So always put this in mind. Sometimes confuse a lot of students. It's good you've asked that particular question. So what is happening here is that you are going to put the value for the x then you close the bracket, then you square it. You get what I'm trying to say? So this particular one, you're talking about this particular one, right? This is the one you're talking about, right?
Yes,
So,
please.
good. So this one, the answer is not this. So if you put this one in, it is wrong. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you put sigma s square in, it is wrong. You're supposed to come and put this particular value in. Then you square the value you get from here. You square the value you get from here. Sam, do you get it now?
Yes, Eddie.
Good, brilliant. Good question. So now let's come together. Sam, let's start with us. Who has a calculator with you? If you have a calculator with you, let me know so that we start. I don't have the answers in my head, so these are your questions. These are your own numbers. If you have a calculator, just raise up your hands. Then I mention your name. We'll go step by step.
Hello, Eddie.
Yes.
Please, we just said the table, we can extract it from the formula, right?
Yes.
Please, if you are extracting from the formula, I think the formula you didn't see y square inside, but the table you have y square inside.
So let me take this one out. Yeah, I get you. Let me just take this particular one out for you. Some people will just put it there, but for me, I don't mostly put y squared everywhere. I feel like when I put y squared there, I don't see why y squared. I don't solve for y squared, so I'm not going to solve for y squared in this. But because the question mostly has either y on x or y on x or y on this, that's why I brought the y squared. But I'm taking it out. As you said, your instructor is even also telling that it's only going to be what it's going to be y on x, no x on y, right? So we are going to disregard this particular part. Okay, so don't worry, we're going to disregard this particular part. We are focusing on 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So please give me the values. Let's go. So if you have a calculator, raise up your hands so that I start with you for the first one. So Sarah, if you have a calculator, then let's give me the x square values.
Eddie, I don't have calculator.
Okay, then I've seen answer again. Whose answer was?
I just wanted to ask a question.
Okay, then
are we going to generate the table ourselves?
You are going to generate the table yourself, and then after we are done with this particular part of it, I'll go back to the board and I'll show you a question that we are about to solve step by step. Okay, so the table, you're going to generate the table yourself. I just want you to have the concept of this. The moment we are done with this and then the steps of solving this first question, you and I are going to solve it one after the other. I hope you're getting me.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, who has a calculator? Okay, Akos, give me 8 times 2. Give us what?
64, 81, 25, 140.
Wait. So who's talking right now? Who spoke right now? Zachariah. Okay, so Zachariah, go with us. When Zachariah is done, somebody spoke again, which was who was that? So when Zachariah is done, Ruth,
I said
give us the
first. You can continue.
Eddie's right here.
Okay, so I'm coming. So Zachariah, give us the values for the S square. When you are done, Ruth, give us the values for x, y. Then I'll take the total for all the values. I'll take it from Fred. So Zachariah, let's go. S square.
Okay. Yeah, that's 64.
64.
Yeah, and then 81.
But please raise up your voice a little bit for me.
81.
61.
81.
61. Okay, 51. 51, right?
No, 81.
81.
Yes, 81.
Okay. Next one.
25.
25.
144.
144.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Zachariah. Then Ruth, give us the values for so what Mr. Zachariah just did was that he just gave us the value for S square, which is x times x. So Mr. Zachariah did 8 times 8 will give us 64. 9 times 9 will give us 81. 5 times 5 will give us 25. Then 12 times 12 will give us 144. That's how Mr. Zachariah ended up getting his values for the S square. Ruth, give us the values for x, y.
XY. The first one is 16.
The first one is what?
The second is 16.
Wait,
8 times 2 is
16.
16.
16, 1, 6.
Yes, 1 6. 8 times
Good.
2 is 16. 9 times 7 is 63.
63.
Yes. 5 times 5 is 25.
25.
Then the 12 times 8 is 96.
96. Some
Yes.
of you may want to still solve for y squared. There's no problem. You can solve for y squared if you want to do it. But for me, I don't put the y squared because extrapolating from the formula, basically there won't be any y squared. So that's why I'm not going to put there, right? So, Fred, give us the values for this one particular ones.
Hello, Eddie.
Yes.
If you are not solving for the value of y square, must it be in that like table?
No. If you're not solving, don't put it in the table. So the one that I'll be solving on our whiteboard, you realize that I'll not bring any y square because it's not in the table and it's not within the table I'm extrapolating from, so I won't put it in. Okay.
Okay, noted.
Okay. So Fred, give us the values for the values for x, y, s square, and x.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for my x, we have 34.
34.
Yes, and 2 plus.
And then
y, we have 22.
22. What and s square?
Please, I'm coming.
Okay.
S squared, we have 314.
314. And then yeah.
In progress.
We have 200.
200. So listen. So for you to get the values for this is how it is done. So s square means x times x. Y square means y times y. Then values for x is s square means x times x. Y square we're not going to use y square, so and then y times y is equal to just or yx xy means that x times y, and that's how these values were gotten or how they got all these values. Over here, these two values were already given to us in the question, so we only did a summation of this particular values over here, right? So this is just for you to get a fair idea of how the table is actually interpreted or what actually was solved. But we are now going to use the same concept to come to the main question, and I'm going to narrow down the question close to assignment and what you have in your this one, and that is it. The rest, if you want to have any question, I'm going to solve that one. So the step for solving the likely questions that we're about to follow, right? Follow the order is that step one, identify x on y from or from an equation or y on x. So what he said y on x, identify y on x on it or x on y. Step two, prepare the working table and find the total. The working table is what we just looked at. Find b first by using the scope formula. B first, and that's the scope. Find A by using what? A is equal to this particular one. The B formula is the one that we mentioned. I showed you. Step 5, write the regression line y is equal to A plus B. That's the first thing, depending on what the question asks you. Step 6, substitute the given x value to get the estimate. Good. So we're about to do this particular question. Let me stop sharing as I move to a new screen. Then after that, we'll come and look at our answers.
Eddie, please, can you come back just a minute before we go ahead?
I should come back a minute. Okay, I'm coming. Sure. Can you see? Is it here?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. If you can take a screenshot of this, I'll be grateful so that we'll not have to revisit the question again. Just take a screenshot. Then we'll have this question. You can have this question somewhere. I'll be relying on this particular question from you guys, and then we'll be using this one in having to solve. So take a screenshot of this particular question. As I take it off, then we move to solving it. Okay. Can I move on?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have this question. This one was the one. No, the one giving it to you in assignment was the 11, right? We solved that. Yeah. So let's move to this. Let me stop sharing for this one. Then let's go to our board. I'll be focusing on the board. So if there's any question, just draw my attention fast, and I'll move back to.
Eddie, please, I wanted to take a screenshot of the question too.
No, the question 2 will go there. Don't worry. When we get there, I'll come back to that particular screen. Okay, don't worry. Let me share our whiteboard. Can you see my whiteboard now?
Yes, we can see it.
Yes.
Good. So if you can see now, can someone just Ako, our reader, just do the reading for us, and then we begin by solving the question, and I write the formula. And
the
yes.
question on the page.
Oh, you didn't take a screenshot. Please, I want to take a screenshot. If you took a screenshot, please kindly post on the platform so that she can read from that. Bear with me with the writing, okay? This is an electronic board, so I'm basically kind of managing.
Okay. I've seen it.
Thank you.
The following, Eddie, I'm reading it.
Yeah.
The following data shows the relationship between the number of years people spend in school, and that variable is X, and the corresponding income they earn, Y, for 8 people. Estimate how much a person will earn if the person has 10 years of school. So the X variables, years in school, we have the values 1. I'm mentioning the figures.
Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, and 14. And then for the Y, we have 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. Identify the variables. X, that is the years in school, Y, and income. Eddie, that's all the question.
Good. So what do you think is the first step we'd have to take for this particular question? Before I come in, let me just see. What do you think is the first step we have to take? Don't worry, there's nothing like a wrong or right question or anything of that sort. There's nothing like a wrong question, so just feel free and then just express yourself.
I think we will do the table.
Okay.
I also think since the question is asking us to estimate, we are supposed to find the regression line, that is the Y on X.
Okay. So what the both of you said is not far-fetched. So what is going to happen here is that we need a table which is true. Then we also need to state the regression line, which is also very true. So what we are basically going to do is that we are going to what? State the regression what? Line. I'll be getting me. You're going to state the regression line. Then after that, we move straight towards the first person said, which is the what? The table. And then this is basically you guys going to. So please, I hope everybody has a question with you.
Yes.
Please give me a minute. Hello. So let's solution. So with our first solution, what we're going to do is that we are basically going to state the regression line, right? So the regression line, this is y on x, right? Right?
Yes, why on it?
Y on x is equivalent to y. What's the formula?
Y is equal to A plus BX.
Y is equal to a plus bx. Thank you. Bx. Where b, as I told you earlier, where what? B.
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 B is the slope. So some of you may write, oh, where B the slope, or somebody may just write where B is equal to, or can write B is the slope, or how you want to write it. B is equal to n sigma what?
XY.
XY. I want you guys to be
Minus
mentioning what you're going to write so that it will stick in your head.
minus
Minus
Sigma X
into
sigma
bracket
x
sigma S
times sigma Y.
into bracket sigma Y all over number
over.
of into bracket
Sigma Y
sigma
squared.
S squared
sorry, a minute. I'm gonna just sigma x
S
squared minus
into bracket sigma S
Sigma
squared.
X bracket close square.
Okay. The formula is correct, right? I'm relying on you guys who.
Yes.
Are you there? And
Yes.
A is equal to, with the intercept, is equal to what? What is A?
Sigma
It is
equal
equal
to
to
sigma
Y
y
minus B
minus
into bracket
sigma x.
all over M.
Okay. So when I do this, I have basically stated what? The formula for this, right? The equation that we're going to work on, which is y on x. So I have done this. When I do this, I move straight to a new what? Board, which is, we are now going to the following, the next word stage, because this is the first part, which is you stated the formula you are going to what? Use for this, right? Hope you're getting me.
Yeah.
So now I'm continuing the same question one, but I'm looking at working what? Table. Let me do this thing well. So question one, page 2. Let me do this. Now, working table. Prepared, let me use prepare the table or preparing table and the total. Anyhow you want to, please. Working table, you can go straight to your table. It's still the same thing, okay? How many elements do we have? Or how many elements do we have?
We have
Hello? 8.
8.
Okay, 8. So let me draw my, I just asked because I want to know so that I draw my table. X, Y, X, Y. Please, are you seeing how I'm drawing my table? How you're going about it?
Yeah.
Good. So Y and then X square. The next thing, the next one on the formula, the table we what?
Y
XY.
square.
XY.
No, you can use Y. You can still stop for Y square. I have no problem. But I'm not using Y square because I feel it's not in the formula. That's why. Okay. But you can still
Okay.
use that one. Okay.
Mm.
So I have this over here, and you said it's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, please, we are going to do one after the other. Do I have? Let me see if I have my Zoom here on this. So I want to see hands. You can raise up your hands if your background is okay. You can talk. I'm going to ask one of you, the first person. You're going to give me the values for X. Raise up your hands. I'm going to divide it so that we can go at a faster pace and make it easier. So lift up your hands if you can. Good. So I want to see the hands. So let me just feel where I'm going to have it. So the first one is Fred. Let me see what I'll ask. If your background is not noisy, lift up your hands. I'm just going to tell you what you're going to do. It's simple. Don't worry. You're just going to give us values. So root. The more you speak, the more it sticks in your head. Oh. Those who are not, you don't want to engage. The more you speak, the more it sticks up in your head. George. George.
Yes, Eddie. Yes, Eddie.
I'm writing your name here. So when I tell you what I'm going to put in, you work towards it.
Yeah.
Bella. Bella.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
writing your name.
writing.
So I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 5, the 5th person. Veronica. Veronica. Nazel.
Eddie.
Nazel. You are home. Don't tell me you're not awake. You are home.
Yeah, Eddie, I'm home. I'm home.
Okay. Agnes. Agnes, you can hear me. I know you can hear me. Unmute yourself and respond. You can hear me. You're the one at home. You can hear me. Unmute. Agnes appear. Agnes appear. Benedetta.
I'm here.
Okay, so Bene, this is what you're going to do for me. You're going to give me this process. You're going to give me the total value for X and Y. So you're going to calculate the whole value for X and Y. You're going to rely on you for the total value for X and Y. Nazel, you're going to give us the total value for S squared and then YX. So you're going to give us sigma X squared, the total value for sigma S squared, and then sigma XY. And then Benedicta, you're going to give us total value for what? Sigma X and sigma Y. Fred,
Eddie, please, I'm here.
So you're going to give me the values for x. Ruth, you're going to give me the values for y. George, you're going to give me the values for s squared. And then Bella, you're giving me the values for x, y. So let's start, Fred.
All right, so the values for x are, we have 1.
Okay.
3. 4. 6. 8. 9.
Yes.
11. And 14.
Thank you very much. Now, Ruth, values for y. What are the values for y?
So the values for y, we have 1,
1.
2, 4, 4, 5,
Yeah.
7, 8, and 9.
So Fred.
Eddie, please, I'm here.
Where did you get your values for the x? Explain to the class if someone doesn't know where you got it. Then where do you get the values for the x?
All right, so with the values for the x, it was stated in the question.
Okay, so that means you can find the values for the x in the question. Ruth.
Yes, sir.
Where did you get the values for the x?
Please, from the question.
So the questions give you the values for x and y. Please put that in mind. And please, the name is Edmond Eddie. Thank you very much. So the next person is George. Values for s squared.
Hello,
George.
Eddie. Yes, Eddie,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
here.
listening. Values for s squared.
1, 9, 16, 36, 64, 81. I'm coming.
Okay.
121.
121.
Yeah.
Is that all?
And the last one. No, the last one is I'm coming.
Okay.
196. 196.
196. Thank you very much. George, how did you get the values for s squared?
Hello.
How did you get the values for the s squared? So that somebody who doesn't know gets to know how you got the values.
That's you multiply the s values.
Okay, so he said you multiply the x value. So how did you multiply the x values?
So like 3 times 3 will give you 9. Then 4 times 4 will give you 16. 6 times 6 will give you 36. Then how do you call it? 8 times 8 will give you 64.
Good.
And it goes like that.
It goes like that. So you now get how George ended up at this particular value. So you now get how easy it is to do that, right? So now, Bella. Bella. Is Bella not here?
Hello.
Yeah, Bella, give us the values for XY.
Okay. So the first one, we have 1.
Thank you.
Then 6.
Okay.
Then 16. 24. 32. 63. 88.
88, sorry.
Yes, 88. 126. 126.
26. Thank you very much. Bella, how did you get your values for the X and Y? How did you get it?
So I multiply the value in X and then the value in Y. So the first one, for example, 1 times 1 giving me 1. Then the next one, 3 times 2 giving me 6. That is how I continue doing it.
Thank you. Super. Thank you very, very, very much. Then, now, yes.
Eddie,
Eddie,
Eddie, please.
I think that
There's a mistake.
5 and
8
8.
times 5, yes.
5 times 8 is 40.
It's 40, yes.
Hello, wait. One person at a time. So where is the challenge? Which row?
The x value, the x and y values.
Uh-huh.
The 8 times 5, it will give you 40, not 32.
So which number, which row are you talking about? Is it the first, second, or third, or fourth, or fifth? Which row?
The fourth row. The fourth row.
1, 2, 3,
The
4.
XY.
Wait.
The fifth row, sorry.
You got the 32, right?
It's supposed to be
Yes.
40. 8 and
It's
5.
supposed to be 40.
It's supposed to be 40. Okay, no
Yes.
problem. It's okay. Sometimes it happens when you are calculating some of this, so it happens. Bella will take no cognizance of it. Sometimes just take your time. It's okay. It happens. So you go with your calculator, then you just go over each and every one that you have to do. I remember that when I was solving this thing, even 1 + 1, I even typed in it. It is hilarious, but sometimes you just want to be very cautious with your own self. So it doesn't matter. Bella, don't take it too much. So that is all right.
Yes.
And it's good. It shows that you're all paying attention and you're all taking notice of everything. So that's good. So now, Benedicta.
Yeah, I'm here.
So Benedicta, you are giving us values for x and y. What's the total value for x and y?
Total value for x is 56.
56.
Yes.
Then
And
the
then
value
total value for y is 40.
How did you get to your total value? Can you explain the process?
Okay, so the values given for x, I had to add it up. So I
Okay.
did add up to get the 56, and I did same too for the y.
Thank you very much. So she's saying basically she added all the values to be able to get a total, which is the sigma. Sigma means summation. So she added all the values and she got the total. That's how come she was able to arrive at this particular point. Okay. Then x squared, s squared. Nazil. 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 Nazil.
Eddie, sorry, I'm here. Sorry.
Please give us the values for s squared and xy.
Hey. Eddie, I'm not having calculator here.
You're at work.
No, I'm home. I'm not at work.
Hey, you have a phone.
Yeah, that's the phone. I didn't use my laptop, so. Oh, wahala. And I can't merge my screen too. Oh.
But you can use your phone to type. You just go to calculator, or someone should do it for you for now.
If I can, okay. Let me just do it. I think I have calculator here. A minute.
Hello,
26. Yes, 36. 66. So Eddie, for x squared, I had 524.
Yeah. You had what?
524.
524.
Yes.
524.
And then a minute, please.
Let me write my forward.
I did with the y, xy, I had 364.
364. And then the same thought process that was used by Benedicta in having to get the answer for XY, the same thought process Nazil has used to, he's giving us this answer over here. So now So this may not be necessary for some of you. So now somebody like me solving, I may come here and do like this. Total, right? Totals. Where I write n is equal to 8. And I said n is the number of elements over here. So how this is how I got the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how I got my 8. N number of elements given 8. Then sigma x is equal to 56. Then sigma y is equal to 40. Sigma s squared is equal to what? What do people give me? People give me 5.
524.
And then sigma xy
364.
Thank you. So this is basically what we've done and what we've gotten for the first one. And we already have our formula already, right? So we are going to use that in having to continue our solutions. So page 2, as I move to page what? Number 4.
Please, a minute. Can you please go back a bit to our previous? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
So listen, what we're about to do in this continuation, which is page 3 here, is that the same question 1 is that, listen, we are going to find B, we are going to find A, then we estimate Y when X is equal to 10. That was stated in the question. So we are going to find B, we are going to find A, then we estimate Y when X is equal to 10 in the question. Right, so step 1 is equal to find B, which is B is equal to formula. Those who keep their formula in their head, formulas. Formula members, give us the formula. Please give us the formula.
Number of
n sigma xy.
N sigma xy
minus bracket open sigma x.
Please wait. N
into bracket sigma xy. Minus into bracket sigma x multiplied by sigma y. All over number of sigma s squared.
Sigma s squared.
Yeah, minus sigma x into bracket square.
Okay, so since we have this formula and we are about to solve for B, So now B is equal to, listen, what we are about to do over here is the most easiest thing in mathematics you can get. We call it substitution. So we are about to just fix the values that we've gotten into this particular formula, and that is all. So if you're about to fix the values into the formula, then I ask you, what did we get for n when I was writing? So put this in mind. This is what the values are. Check this. Remember this. Don't forget this. Do you remember this? Do you remember these values?
Yes.
So this is what I'm about to rely on you guys, and we're about to fix them in. So take a screenshot and help me fix them in. I don't have, so I'm going to rely on you to do the fixing. Let's go. So I'm going to start by this. Wait, one person is going to do this for me. I want someone who has not spoken. Mr. Silva. Mr. Silva.
Yes, sir.
I need you to help me with substitution. So you've seen the values that we've solved, right?
Boss, today I'm doing babysitting. My son will disturb me. You can hear.
Okay.
Today my work is different.
Okay. That's why you've not spoken today. Okay, so William.
Yes, Eddie.
Help us do substitutions. Hello, William, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So what we've done right now, help us fix them into this particular this formula. Okay.
Okay.
So what will be the first n is what?
N is 8.
William, 8. Mm-hmm. Sigma xy is what?
126.
126. Listen, the reason why I brought the bracket was that because if for example, listen, hey, William, there's noise from your
So the sigma xy is 364.
I'm coming. There's noise from your background. I'm coming. Listen, hello, are you with me? Is the noise from William's background or my background?
There's no noise here.
Okay, so it's okay now. I think maybe somebody was giving us a feedback. But it's okay. There's no noise in it again. So okay, William, we are starting. You said the n is 8, right? William, you can unmute yourself. William, you've muted yourself.
I'm unmuted. N is 8.
Okay. N is 8. Then what is, listen, if I write the figure over there like that, it may confuse you. So it's good to always put it in bracket. I think really, is it that you are recording or there's a loudspeaker? So I think it's giving us feedback back.
Really?
I don't know where it is coming from, but it was giving us a little feedback at the background. Okay, so as William is fixing the background, William will help us with the A. Let me just Lydia.
Is it okay now?
Okay, it's okay now. Okay, so give us, then let's go.
You're ready.
So the xy, the xy will be.
When I finish with William, you help us with the A. And so the xy will be what?
364.
364. Then I put bracket there. What next?
The x will be 56.
So minus bracket 56 bracket close. What will be sigma y?
40.
Sigma y is 40. All over n is what?
8.
8. Then the sigma s square is what?
524.
524. Minus sigma x is what?
Sigma x is 40.
Squared. So listen, this is what.
Hello, Eddie.
Yes.
Hello, Eddie.
No, it's not.
The sigma x is 56.
Okay.
Yes, 56.
So this is what Sarah was raising our minds to. That you see, the sigma x, the square there affects what you have sigma x, not that you have to go and pick sigma x again. Okay, so put that in mind. So this is a substitution. So we just fixed in the values of what we've gotten into it. You see how easy it is. You see how easy it is.
Yes.
Then b is equal to, then we are now going to follow 8 times this. Who's going to help us? Thank you, William, for this stage. Who's going to help us now? Finish this part. I want somebody who has not speaking, somebody who has not already spoken. Who
I'll try, Eddie.
Okay, please try. Mr. Adams, let's go.
So I'm carrying 8 times 364 give you 2912.
2912 minus
56 times 40 will give you 2240.
2240.
Yes. All over. 8 times 524 will give you 4192.
4192. Thank you.
Minus 56 square. The 56 square is 3136.
3136. So if you say squared, how Mr. Adams got that, you should put in mind is that he would multiply 56 times 56. If you have that one mixed up, that's what he basically did. So Mr. Adams, please end with us.
Okay, so we have 2912 minus 2240 is going to give us 672.
672. Okay, thank you. All over.
4192. Hello, Eddie.
Please, wait. Let him end with this one, and I take the question. So, Mr. Adams,
1056. 1056.
1056. So, really, what was the question? Mr. Adams, hold on, I'm coming.
Yes,
Really, what was the question?
There's a mistake in the 8 times 524. It will
Which
not
one?
give you this answer.
Which one are you referring to?
I'm talking about a third step. Where you have written 4192. The answer is wrong.
4192. What's the answer? What did you get? Where's my calculator?
It's correct.
Because it's telling you to square. So
it's
it will be
no.
You are rather confused.
Hello, please relax. There is S squared there, but he didn't bring it.
Wait.
Are
Let
you
me
now
understand.
getting it?
Listen, wait. Let me understand the thought process. That's how we do it. No, leave it. Let me understand. So, William, so you're saying that. So, what are you referring to now? Can you mention the values for me? The values you are referring to.
So I'm referring to 8 into bracket 528, which is the n summation of x squared.
528. Is it 524? 528. You guys
524. 524.
Okay.
But I'm saying that yes, the answer he gave was wrong because you didn't square it.
So wait. Come back with me now, William. Let's go to the formula. Look at the denominator. What's the formula down there?
N summation of x squared.
X square. So hold on to that thought. So William, which one is S squared here?
Eddie, it's okay. I've gotten it. It's
okay. Okay. So if somebody's asking something, there may just be a small hiccup. Don't allow the person's thought process to come in. When the person is able to trace it, the person will be able to get it. Okay. So when somebody's asking it, you just allow the person. That's why I'm here, so that the person can grasp what it is. You only just that maybe it's math. Sometimes it may be a little bit blurry on your face, and then when we realign it, you can reshape and then come back to the main point. Okay. So please just allow them to express themselves. Okay, they'll get it. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Adam.
Yes, Mr. Eddie.
Please, let's carry on.
Okay. So we have 672.
Yeah, so B is equal to
1056. We have a 0.63. The 0.64.
Okay, so this was happening. 0.6. Mention what you got. 0.6 right? 3 what?
0.636.
So this is what 0.63, 0.63. But we are running it at 2 decimal places. So in that instance, it's going to be B is equal to 0.64. That is approximately. Okay, that's what is happening here. For you to understand what I'm doing, that's what is happening here. So what I mean approximately means that because it's 2 decimal places, the number after the 3 is 6, And then if any number, if it's 2 decimal place, the number after the second decimal place, if it's beyond 5, you run it over to the next value. So because it is 6, we are running it over to 3, it becomes what? 4 in the tens. 4. If it was below 5, it was 4, or if it was 6.34, it would have been 0.63. We would not have run it. I hope you're getting me. Please, I hope you're getting me. So that's how we
Yeah.
got 0. That's how you arrive at 0.64. Please kindly put that in mind. So, Mr. Adams, thank you very much. You've done a yeoman's job. I'm really, really grateful. You've made it easier for that. Thank you very much. Who was going to give us the A? Who is volunteering to give us the A? I want someone who has not spoken. I want someone who has not spoken. I want someone who has not spoken, please. Feel free, speak. The more you are speaking, the more you are getting used to all these things, the more it is sticking in your head. Exams no, is very close.
Okay, then I'll speak.
Let's go. Thank you. So the A, how do we go about the A?
Okay, sigma y.
Let's go to, that's step number 2, where we have find A. Good. So first of all, we have mentioned the formula. So the formula is what? I'm relying on you.
Sigma y.
Sigma y
Minus b sigma x.
Sigma, sorry, x. Like this, right?
Yes, please. All
Okay.
over all over n.
All over n. Is that's
Yes, please.
okay? So now let's go. A. So now I'm going to fix in the value. So now I'm in your hands. Yes.
The intimate convince dog man a formula in the exams.
So the only thing that you can get in the examination will be the cross even the normal the table, the Z score and then the chi-square table. The Z score and the chi-square table are the two things you're going to get in examination. These formulas are basically you are meant to kind of know these formulas. Okay, Nazel. So this one's there. You have to find a way to get to acquaint yourself with them so that before you get to the examination hall, you can do. But it's very easy. When you get the formula for the y, y is equal, you get a first formula, and then you get a second formula, which is the b, and then the a. That's all. Everything in the thing you can solve it. Okay. So try and acquaint yourself with the formula. I beg you. Before you get to the D-Day of the examination, I know you have the formula at your fingertips. Okay.
He is.
So please, your name. The one who's going. What's your name?
It's Valerie.
So Valerie, let's continue.
So 40
minus
b
minus what is b?
Okay, 0.64.
0.64.
Yeah, into bracket. 56.
Thank you. Super.
All over 8.
All over 8.
Yeah.
Well done.
So 40.
So now A will give us what? Valerie.
Please, I'm covered.
Okay. No, okay. No, let's solve the top first. No, so the top. Let's solve 40 minus. So 0.64 times 56. What was the answer for that?
35.84.
Wait, let Valerie. So Valerie, 0.64 times 56. What will be the answer?
Please, 35.84.
35.
Yeah.
84.84 all over 8. So Valerie, then 40 minus 35.84 give us what?
Please, I'm coming.
Okay.
4.16.
4.16 all over
8.
So what would the answer be?
0.52.
0.52.
Yes, please.
So thank you very much. So now Valerie has given us the answer for Mr. Adam gave us the answer for B, and Valerie has given us the answer for
Hello, Mr.
A.
D.
Yes, George.
Please, can you take this one, the step 2 again for me?
Okay, so step 2, we are using the formula which is A is equal to sigma y minus B sigma x all over n. And we are saying that we already have the value for sigma y, and then the value for sigma y is here. Let's go back to this one so that when I'm tracing it, you're able to follow me. So, George, you see this particular part, So you realize that sigma y is 40. George, can you see the screen?
Yes, please.
So we fixed in 40 minus 0.64. Where did we get the 0.64? The 0.64 is what Mr. Adams solved for us. The one what Mr. Adams solved for us, this is the 0.64. So this we've already have the answer for B. Do you get it? Do you see the B now?
George. I've seen him say, yeah, I've seen it.
So we fix in the B, then we fix in the S, the sigma x. The sigma x is the value we had for this. This is the sigma x. Sigma x, we had 6. So that's what we put in there. All over n. N is the what number of elements. As I said here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's our number of elements. So those are the values that we have basically kind of replaced or fixed into this particular formula all over n. So the first thing we did that we did 40. Then we solved this 0.64, which was the B, times 56 will give us what? 35.84 all over 8, the number of elements. Then Valerie gave us the answer for 40 minus 35.84. Valerie said it was 4.16 all over the 8, the number of elements. So finally, Valerie gave us an answer that's 4.16 divided by 8 will give us 0.52. George, you get it now?
Yes, please, I've gotten it.
Okay, thank you.
Eddie,
Please. Yes.
please, the formulas, are they always the same?
Yeah, you are going to use this formula for the process. Okay, so the formula is always this. Okay, x on y, and the examination you're expecting x on y. There's not going to be y on x. We're not going to see any x on y in your examination. So your examination, you're going to look at y on x. So this is a formula for y on x. So in the examination, the first is somebody always the question A will tell you that stick the regression line y on x. So the first question you're going to answer is you're going to state the regression line, and that's going to give you a max. So when you state this regression line, which is y is equal to a plus bx, then b is equal to this formula, you quote this formula. Then you come and say a is equal to this formula, you quote this formula. You stated what? The regression line y is equal to a plus bx, right? So this is the formula you're going to use to solve the work. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So if you have this formula, you are done. You're good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So since we now have this, now let's move to fourth screen. It's not long, but I just want you to understand. That's why I'm actually going to page 4, right? Page 4, question 1. So now I come here as in my regression. At the beginning, the regression line that we had was this. So regression line y is equal to 0.5. So the regression line, let's code the formula again. Somebody can go straight away, it's still not wrong. I just want you to understand, that's why I'm putting. Let's code the formula for regression line on y on x. What's the formula? Y is equal to
a plus bx.
A plus bx. So if I'm saying this, then y is equal to 0.52. I have the answer for A plus 0.64x.
Times 10.
Then, no. Wait. Hello. Please, if your background is noisy, mute it for us. Okay, so then listen. We are going back to go back to the question. The question says that, are you with the question? Estimate how much a person would earn if the person has 10 years of school. Hello. So the question is giving us what? A value of what? Of X, which is 10 years. How to find the value of X, which is 10 years. Do you get? I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So it is in the question. That's why I paused for you to know where I'm getting that value first before. So now I come here. Estimate of when X was given to us as what? So what's the value for X?
10.
10. So 10 is equal to what? Sorry, X is equal to it's equal to 10. Then Y is equal to 0.52. Remember, we already have B plus 0.64 into bracket 10, the X. Then Y is equal to 0.52 plus 6.40. Then you have Y will be equal to what? 6.92. What is happening over here is that we're about to find the final regression line. And Mr. Adams has given us a final answer for B, which is 0.5. Valerie gave us for B, which was 0.52. Then Mr. Adams gave us a final answer for B, which was 0.64. Then the question is giving us X, which is 10. That's why I said estimate where X is equal to 10. So if X is equal to 10, it means that Y is equal to the value here, this A, we have it here, this B, we have it here, which is 0.64. Then this X, which is 10, we have it here, right? Then here is it, 0.64 times 10 will give us 6.40. Here is it. Then if this will become what? The final answer. So then I'm just putting in the answer. Somebody will write, so therefore, a person with 10 years of school is estimated to earn about 6.92 thousand per month. Then we are done with this particular question. Are you okay now?
Yes.
Is there any part that does not make sense to you, or you feel it's not clear, you don't understand?
Can you go over this?
The 0.52 plus 6.40. Is it giving us 6.92?
You said the 0.52 plus what?
6.40.
6.40 is even at 6.92. Yeah. Is it not that?
My calculator says 3.84.
It's 6.92.
6.40 give us 6.92. Check again with your calculator. Are you all getting the same thing? 6.92 I'm getting. If you add 0.52 plus 6.40.
Yeah, 6.92.
Yeah, 6.9.
So please just refresh your calculator and then just type it again. Welcome.
I got it. Thank you.
So are you all okay now?
Yes.
No, can you go plus side again?
Somehow. Okay.
Regression line over. Can you go over it?
I also didn't get it.
Okay, so I should go over the regression line, right? That's what you're asking for. So
yes, please.
To understand that, go on to the page and look at the question. When you look at the question, the final part of the question says that estimate how much a person would earn if the person has 10 years of school. So for us to get that regression line, we need A. We found A. Mr. Silva, I know you've seen that we found A already, right?
Yes.
Good. We found B. So you know how to find B, right?
Yes, please.
So now the X has been given to us in the question. The X is saying that estimate how much a person would earn if the person has 10 years of school. So we want to estimate X. Now we don't have Y. We know that X is 10, but we don't have the Y. So X is 10, and we're going to put the X there. So we can find what? The Y. That's why I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say.
All right.
If that is so, Y, then the actual formula is that Y is equal to A plus BX. So Y is equal to A is what? 0.52. Then we'll fix the value there, what we had for A. Plus 0.64 is the value we had for B. Then we fix it there. Then X is there. Now the question is, what is X? Estimate when X is equal to 10. The X is the 10 that has been given to us in the question already. So that's how we got it. That's how we got the X. It is in the question. That's how we got it. Then it says that Y is equal to 0.52 plus 0.64 into bracket the X. Now we know the X, so we know that X is 10. Then we put the 10 there. Then we say Y is equal to 0.52 plus then 0.64 times 10 will give us what? 6.40. That's how come we end up getting Y is equal to 6.46, which is what? 0.52 plus 6.40. That will get our final answer, which is 6.92. That's what do you get me? So we got the 10 from the question. Do you get it now?
Oh, yeah, I'll take my time to digest.
Is there any question? Is there any question? There's no question. What I'm going to do is that the second question, I'm going to explain the second question with the answer, the solution that is already there. Then I end our session today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this one to explain the second question, basically how you can solve it or how you can basically go about it. For the second question, how you can basically go about the solution and all those kind of stuff. I'm going to use a solution to explain from the top to the down, right? So can I leave the screen?
Yes.
Hello, Eddie.
Yes.
Please, is this a complete question? Like, can
Yeah.
we have this?
This is a
Okay.
complete. That's what has been put on a complete question.
Okay, thank you.
So we are going to another complete question. I'm going to show you also. So this thing is always constant. This thing, crowd, is as. Do you see this thing? Do you see this part? You quoting a formula is going to be constant. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm about to show you another question, but put this in mind. I'm not going to write this particular solution part of it. I'll go straight with the table. So put this in mind that this part is constant. That's why I'm showing this particular part before I leave the screen. So now let's move to this. Let me close this. Good. Now, this question. Oh, you can all see the question, right? This is another full question. Do you see it?
Yes.
Good. Akos, read the question for us, and then we'll just do a fast one. We'll not waste too much time on this one because you already have the idea. Then
Eddie?
we'll get the final answer. Yes.
The
Eddie, please, I
following
have a
table
question here.
gives.
Please wait. Wait. Nazo, I'm listening to you.
Akos, please, a minute. Eddie, please, is there a way or how do I even put this question? Like, can the examiner draw the table for you to just put in the numbers like we did in the assignment?
No. For linear regression, the only table that the examiner is going to draw for you is that he's going to give you the value for x and y. That is the only let me say close to table you can get. that maybe he will just draw a table, he will list the value for X and Y. But the subsequent ones that follows, he's not going to give you those ones. Hope you're getting me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So meaning we have to know how to arrange the table when we get to the examination room.
Yes. So it will come like this. So it will be like this. The question will look like this. This will. Can you see the screen? Oh, you can't see the screen.
Yeah, I can
Can
see
you
the
see?
screen.
So yeah, the question will look like this in the examination hall for you. This one, this one is not part two. This one will not be part of the question. I beg you. This one is the breakdown I gave, but this one will not be part of the question. The question will look like this first one. The question like this. This is how the question will look like with a table with a table like this. This is how it counts in or it looks like. Do you get it? Please do you get it? Please do you get me?
Yes, please, Eddie, I'm with you. I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. So Ako, carry on for us. Now this one I'm going to explain. So please you just follow in the same logic.
The following table gives the marks attained by 10 students in UGRC 120. That's the X variable, together with the marks obtained in POLI 344, the Y variable. State the equation of the regression line of Y on X. If a student scored 18 in UGRC 120, estimate the portable marks in POLI 344. The UGRC variables. Now everyone can see it, right? Do I need to mention that? Yes.
No, they can all consider. You can take a screenshot of this or have this in mind. So listen.
Okay.
The variables here is that X is what? 120. That's the UGRC, right? Y is POLI 344, the max, right? We have it here. So because you know that X, we are looking for what? Y on X, right? So you know the formula for Y on X, right?
Yeah.
So he says take the equation of the regression line Y on X. And that's the first one I showed you before I was coming to this one. That's the regression line. So you're going to start by writing solution. Then you state the regression line. Okay, the regression line Y on X is equal to Y is equal to A plus. Is it A plus what? A plus B X, right?
X.
Right now, that formula is stuck in my head. That's stuck in my head. A plus B X. Simple. Right? Then you come to where B is equal to N sigma X squared, XY, right?
XY.
I'm not looking at
Yeah.
it. I'm trying SY bracket close minus. I'm going to mess. So you put that there where the B formula is there. Then you come and write where A is equal to. So A is what? The intercept. B is the slope. So where A is equal to, then you code the formula there like that. When you finish with that, that one will give you max. You've stated the equation of the regression line of Y on X. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you've done that. You've done the I. Then the I say if a student scores 18 in UGRC 120, estimate possible mark in POLI 344. So if that's what we're about to do, then after you've done that particular one, stated your equation and blah 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 blah, then you come and draw your table here, right? Working table. The working table over here, the n over here, how you got the n is this. The value here is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am doing this counting for you that should in case the question did not mention the number of students, the elements, you should be able to count the number of terms that have been given to you, element that has been given to you. That is the n. Please, do you get me?
Yeah. Yes,
Then this is that's how the n is. Then the values for x is what has been listed here: 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. So you're only just repeating these values for x in the first part of this table. You're just repeating the values for the x for the first part of the table. What has been given to you? Just repeat them. Then the value for y, just repeat the values that were given to you in the question, which is this. Yeah, 7, 11, 8, 7, 12, 11, 10, 12, 14, 15. Repeat the same values here. You have done a great job. Then the table, what you need in the table now because it's y on x, that you need x square values, then you need x and y. You forget about the y square. So over here, what is going to happen is that you are going to add all these values and you get 108. So what is going to happen here is that it's going to be you are going to have sigma. So what is going to happen over here is that you are going to have this value here, which is sigma s is equal to 108. When you say sigma, it means that summation. It means that let's add all the values. The total is what we were talking. We say was sigma x. So 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 13 plus 14 will give us 108. That is sigma, the summation of all the x values. Then we come back again to another one, which says that another word, the y values. The y values is also given to you in the question already. So the y values is what? Sigma, the summation of all the y values, 7 plus 11 plus 8 plus 7 plus 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 12 plus all these values will give you 107. These are the what? The y values. Then s square. What will s square be? When we were solving the previous one, when we go to s square, George gave us a solution and just said that, okay, George gave us s squared. Sorry, let me just. George gave us the s square. When we asked him that how he got the s square, he said he got the s square by what? Adding all the values of the s square. But how did he even get the s square in the beginning? What he did was that he multiplied each value of the x, which was what? 8 times 8, or 8 squared will give us 64, or 8 times 8 will give us 64. 8 times 8 will give us 64. 9 times what? Times 9 will give us what? 81. 10 times 10 will give us what? 100. 10 times 10 will give us 100. That's how come George got the values for this particular ones over here. Then you come and add all the values for s square, and it will give you 1208, which is 1208. Then the last one is xy. Xy means that you are going to multiply this. 8 times 7 will give you 54. You multiply 8 times 11 will give you 88. You multiply 9 times 8 will give you what? 72. That's how come you come and get sigma xy. So over here, you come and put our sigma what? Xy is equal to 1192. Now I've gotten all the values for n, x squared, sigma x, sigma y, sigma s squared, and sigma xy. I have these values here. Then I come here, solution, find the regression line and the estimate. So step 1, we are finding b. We already have the formula. So I'm going to fix in the values again, as I did for the first one, into this particular what? Values, the b. So n is 10. We put the 10 there, right? Then we come and put the 1195. The 1195 here is from here. Look at 1195 is what? Sigma x xy is 1195. That is how come, that's the one we are putting here now. 108, what is it? 108 is sigma x. Sigma x is what we have come to put here, 108. Then 107 is what? Sigma y. Sigma y is what has been placed here, 107. All over 10. What is the 10 again? The 10 is the number of elements here. This is a 10, number of elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how we got the elements, right? Then 1205 is what? 1205 here is what? Sigma s square. So here, sigma s square is what you see 1205 minus 108. The 108 is what? Is the what? Sigma x. Where is it? And in brackets close, squared, right? Then you come and add them. Look, listen to this very well. If you are doing the addition, listen to this very well, so that you don't make a mistake. 10 times this value, do it here. So what you have here, the n times this, you come and write it here. Then you come and multiply your x and sigma x, sigma y, come and write it here. All over 10 times the value what you have here, you write it here. And then remember this one is what? Squared. This one is what? Sigma x squared. So you have the sigma bracket open, then it is squared. Then you come and write it here. Then that's how you get the answer, like we did for the first one. When you go to the B too, we are doing the same thing, right? The formula for the B. Somebody will say, what's the formula for the B? What's the formula for the B?
N sigma xy.
Let me do this. I think so that people don't say they are confused. Let me put this formula here so that you get to know that this is the actual formula. So good. You are guided by this. This is the B formula. Good. So we have this. Then the A. Do I have the A formula? Why is the A formula?
A is equal to sigma y minus.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. It. So for you to know what I'm doing, so you track it exactly, and don't get confused and get where how these things are being fixed in. I'm placing the A formula on top over here. So this is it. So this is the A formula, which I've posted here. So that you get what the drift is. So sigma y is the one that we've posted there. So let me also even make this more easier by doing this. Let me find somewhere here. No, please just give me a minute. I just want to find. So let me drop this here somewhere. I'm just putting this here so that you're able to get the value so that we don't go forth and back. I hope you're getting me. That's why I'm just placing this here somewhere. Good. So these were the values that we got. I hope you can see the values. Right? So now when we got here, sorry if I'm rolling over the screen multiple times and you are getting, I will just settle down one screen very soon. I just want to get these values close so that you don't get confused, and then those who are still trying to get it, you just have a feel of how these values are coming to bear. Okay, so this is what we have here, and then sorry. Okay, so now I hope you can see everything now, right? So now we have the formula here for A, sigma y, and then the question is, where is y? Sigma y is here, which is what? What you see, sigma, is it the right values? Sorry, these are the right values of. So give me a minute to try again. If it still gives me the same, let me do this. I just want to have the values close by side, so that we just focus and then we just deal with that. So can you see the values now?
Yes.
So sigma y is 107. That's how come we have 107 here. And then we have sigma b. The b that we solved here is this. This is 0.9. That's how come we have the 0.95 here. Then we have 108 here. 108 is sigma x, which is here. Then the 10 all over n, right? And that's how come we arrived here and solved this. But listen, when you're done with the a, finding a, b and a, now you're moving to the regression line itself. The regression line of what y on x is that y is equal to 0.44 plus 0.45x. Remember that the formula was y is equal to a plus b what x. Now you solve for a, which is 0.95. You have it here. You solve for b, sorry, 0.95. You solve for a, which is 0.44. You have them here. That's how you've done here. Then what is the x? The x is one that has been given to you in the question. So let's go back to the x. He said if a student scored 18, so the x is this particular 18 here. So that's how come you and I are seeing 18 here, right? So estimate when x is equal to 18. Then we'll have y is equal to 0.44 plus 0.95 into bracket 18, right? Times 18, right? Y is equal to 0.44 plus 17.10 all over y is equal to 17.74. So the answer is that a student estimated mark in POLI 443 is about 17.54 or about 18%. If you are ever asked that what's the percentage, it means that it's going to be 17.54 times what? Times what?
100.
Times 100. That's all. Times 100. If you ask for a percentage, that's what it means, times 100. That's all. Is there any question?
Eddie, do we always solve for B? Because the question says we should solve for B first before the A.
For the steps, you always solve for B before A. Reason being that in the formula, you need to see. So let me show you. Let me make it show you from the formula so that you understand why. I thought I placed the formula. So let's go to the initial formula, right? Please, your name.
Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth. Oh, just give me my mouse. So this is the actual formula here. Oh. So Elizabeth, we have y is equal to a plus bx. So you see, Lizzie, in the formula, what we realize is that the formula A has B in its formula. So if we don't find for B first, we can't solve for A. So there is B in the A formula. Do you see it? Lizzie, the one I just highlighted, have you seen it?
Yeah.
So to be able to solve for A, we need to find the answer B before we can come and solve A. That's why we are solving B first before A.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
get it now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any question? Then I continue. Is there any question? I can see HP's hands there. I don't know if yes, you can talk.
Okay, please, thank you. Please, when I check x square for question 2, when I add everything up, I get 1194. But on the screen, I can
1194.
see 11. Yes, please. But when
Please,
I
is it the
check
same thing you all get? Can we all try 1194? Can we all try the? Are you talking about the values for this? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about this?
for the x square. Yes, please.
This one. The final answer you
Yes.
get is 1994.
1194.
No 1208.
No.
Please, can you all check for me? Can someone do a verification check? Can you try your hands on it and let's see if you're going to get the same thing? Let me just type the whole thing again. 40, 64, 164, 181, 100.
I had 1208.
So, please, who just spoke? The one, no, the one who asked the question. Who?
Please, it's Belinda.
Belinda, just do the calculation again and let's see something. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Go over once again and let's see something. Or if you like, we can take it one after the other and see if you're going to get the same thing. Do you have a calculator?
No, Eddie, this question, the one the lecturer gave us in the assignment, it was 11. It was 11. It wasn't 10. But
So
yours
what
is
I'm
10.
hello,
So I'm able to
listen,
see that
hello,
the values are to
hello,
be same.
hello,
Yes.
hello. This is some of the things you can also have challenging examination. Focus of look at the question I have given you. The question we've solved right now is the question even the regular student just solved. So the question I just gave you, I read for you right now, is from what even the regular, I think what you people posted on, where is it? Let me show you here. So I prefer that let's go according to, yes.
Please, I think mistakenly someone's camera is on, Agnes or so.
Okay, it's not doing a recording of it, so I'll draw the person's attention to it. Okay.
That is okay.
Okay, thank you very much. So Agnes, if you can also hear, please kindly turn your microphone or your this one off. So the question I just did with you guys over here is the question that was assigned to those who just wrote their paper. Can you hear me? And it's also a past question with the same value. So let me just send it onto, I've sent it onto the platform so you can also look at it. Okay. Ako,
Okay. Yes.
you can also look at it.
I can hear you.
See, that's the reason why I have actually shown you the process. The reason I'm showing the process is that if you go and you see that the values are 11, you see, I didn't need, don't put in mind, say, what survey question you will be this question now survey, you know. Examination or now, survey answer 105, 105. No. Sit down and then solve everything again. Don't have a preconceived solution already in your mind. Because if you get out of the examination hall and your preconceived solution is not actually what the lecturer has done, or the lecturer just even changed one particular number, that means you'll be found wanting. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I hope you're getting me.
Yes.
So the most important thing is that understand the concept, the process in which this thing is being solved with, the formula, how we do it step by step. If you don't follow that and you enter into examination hall and you see, so if you can go on the platform, you see that I've sent the page on the question on it. Go and read the question on it. If you are given this question and you go and solve with 11, are you not wrong?
You are wrong. This one is 10.
So please pay attention to details of the question. It's very important. Don't go with your preconceived question. It's very important, okay? When you go and the elements are 11, like what we solved for the when you guys had your question, we solved it, right? It was 11, so we did 11, right? But over here, the elements you are seeing here are 10. Please, you get me?
Yes.
So please, do you all get the 1208?
Yes.
Yes, please. I've corrected that. I've been able to.
Okay, so please, the most important thing is the process. I beg you. Acquaint
Hello,
yourself.
Eddie.
Yes, Benedetta.
Please, the y square isn't 1195. It's actually 1186.
You said 1195. The y square. Y square is not 11. Are you saying xy?
Yes, the sigma y square.
Okay. Plus.
It's actually not 1195. That's wrong. The correct one is 1186.
Do you all get the same thing?
Is it sigma xy or y square? Which one are you saying? Because you have sigma xy, not
But
y
what we are doing, I don't think we are
We are
doing
doing
the
for
y squared.
Yes. So
Please.
check with your calculator.
wait. You
Please,
see,
please,
after
please. I'm coming. whatever answer or the one that Benedetta you are talking about, I will just say that try and go over and then type them one after the other. Which one did you say the answer is not that? Is it the value for y square or xy? I just want to know.
Y square.
We are not using y square in itself, but let me just try and then give you that one. Right? Even though we are not using that, I just want to make sure I deal with that level of curiosity. Can someone just calculate the entire y square for us right now? I want someone to do it for us right now. I want someone to do it for us right now. And then tell me the answer you also get.
Show that screen again. Show that screen again.
The screen is showing. You know, that's what you are seeing here. Someone should just add this one up again for me. Oh, and then just tell me what you're also getting. Okay. Even though we are not using y square, I want us to deal with Benedicta's question. Even though we are not using y square, but I want us to do it. When you add or what's the value, what's the final answer you get? Someone should just do it right now. Two people should try it and then let us know. If you are getting the same answer Benedicta is getting.
Eddie, please, I got 1 to 1 3.
So Benedicta, I also did my Benedicta.
Hello, I'm here.
What I'll say is that the important thing you have to do in this course is that make sure you tally and tally and tally like 2 or 3 times so you get your figures right. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
If you tally y square as your colleagues just did, you get 1 1 2 1 3, not the one you're talking about. And if you tally xy, you get 1 1 9 5. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So what I'm just trying to say is that common mistakes to avoid, leading to the common mistakes to avoid is that using the wrong regression line, which is if it's y on x. So don't go and quote x on y. So y on x is the one the lecturer said is going to use. So focus on y on x. Another mistakes, forgetting to prepare the s square or y, the s square or y square, depending on what you're using. So we'll say y s square here. There's no y square you guys are using. So s square, because they are not good. Let me just focus on one for you so that nobody gets confused. Let me just even clear this. Y on x. Use y on x. And then forgetting to prepare your s square on the xy column. Second one, finding B before mistakes that people find. You find A before B. You're supposed to find B before A. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get me? Hello?
Yes, Eddie.
Yes.
You're supposed to find B. You're supposed to find B before A. So another mistake is that you are finding A before B is a mistake. You're supposed to find B before A. And second one is substituting wrong values into your final equation. So please, running too early. If you want to approximate it, please approximate it in the final answer. So don't run too early by changing the final answer too. So don't approximate the final answer, but not when you're in the middle. And please recalculate or retabulate your total, your sum, the total frequent values of x and y, s squared, and then xy. It's very important. Okay. So I realize that all of you understand. The small challenge will be like maybe when you add them together, some of you may mix 1 or 2 numbers. So take your time and do it very well. So at the end of the day, you'll be able to get the final figure and everything was correct. Okay. Is there any question?
Yes, please. I have a question.
Okay. Ask your question.
Please, I wanted to find out does your decimal point, does it always have to be 2 decimal places?
Yeah, 2 decimal places will help you best. 2 decimal places. Yeah.
Okay.
Put that 2 decimal. You're welcome. Is there any more question?